The first half of the 2025 Formula One season for Lewis Hamilton with Ferrari concluded without a single podium finish, marking a challenging and unusual period for the seven-time world champion. The only notable highlight for the British driver came during the China sprint race, where Ferrari ran the car with extremely low ride heights, a technical choice that seemed promising initially, but ultimately resulted in a disqualification on Sunday due to regulatory issues. This unexpected setback highlighted both the potential and the fragility of the team's current technical approach. The mid-season summer break offers Lewis Hamilton a crucial moment for careful reflection, strategic assessment, and planning for the remaining races. Working on the future and refining both his driving approach and team synergy is considered essential if he is to achieve his ultimate dream, winning an unprecedented 8th Formula One World Championship, a record that would further cement his legacy as one of the greatest drivers in the history of the sport. Following a disappointing qualifying session in Hungary, where Lewis Hamilton was forced to settle for 12th place on the starting grid, the British driver candidly described feeling useless on track, expressing the frustration that any top-tier driver would feel when performance does not meet expectations. He emphasized the importance of his team evaluating all possible alternatives to improve competitiveness. While these comments may have sounded harsh and critical, particularly as they were directed at his own performance, they reveal the intense frustration of a driver who has spent most of his career at the absolute forefront of Formula One competition, consistently challenging for victories and championships. At the same time, these statements underline the significant difficulties that Lewis Hamilton has faced in adapting to the intricacies of ground-effect cars, with particular reference to the Ferrari SF25, a vehicle that has not yet fully matched his driving style. The Briton's first months working with the Ferrari team in Maranello confirmed what many analysts and insiders had already suspected. The driving style of the seven-time Formula One world champion exhibits a natural alignment with ground-effect cars that is more complex and nuanced than initially anticipated. The Ferrari SF25 does not provide the precise, consistent feedback that Hamilton typically relies upon to maximize performance, which has affected key aspects of his racing, including cornering precision, braking stability, and traction control in the most technically demanding sections of the circuits on the calendar. Despite this so-called technical mismatch, it would be a serious misjudgment to interpret the Briton's current struggles as a decline in talent or capability. Lewis Hamilton remains one of the most complete and versatile drivers on the Formula One grid. His ability to adapt quickly and extract performance from a car when it responds to his inputs has been demonstrated countless times throughout his career, across multiple teams and technical eras. Toto Wolff, the team principal of Mercedes and a longtime collaborator of Hamilton, with whom he has won 6 of his 7 world championships and 84 of his 105 career Grand Prix victories, has emphasized this point with firmness and clarity, highlighting the distinction between driver skill and the challenges presented by a particular car. According to Toto Wolff, Lewis Hamilton still possesses all the qualities necessary to become the first driver in the history of Formula One to claim 8 world championships. Wolff has stated that if the British driver has the right car under him, combined with the confidence that it responds exactly as he wants, then the possibility of achieving this historic milestone remains entirely within reach. However, Wolff also noted that when a driver is paired with a car that cannot provide the desired feedback, similar to some of the German cars in recent years or the current Ferrari SF25, the resulting performance is inevitably compromised. Toto Wolff's analysis underscores a fundamental truth of Formula One. The relationship between driver and car is absolutely critical for success at the highest level of motorsport. This is particularly true during a season that represents a period of technical transition, with increasingly complex regulations and evolving ground effect technologies challenging teams to deliver vehicles that can consistently meet the demands of top-tier drivers. Furthermore, Lewis Hamilton's difficulties highlight another layer of complexity, his adaptation to the Italian environment of Maranello. The British driver has sought to implement a working methodology and operational approach that has served him well in other teams, but in Ferrari's unique cultural and technical setting, some adjustments and compromises are required to ensure maximum performance. Entering the 2025 season, Lewis Hamilton set himself a very clear and ambitious objective: to surpass Michael Schumacher's record of 7 world championships and secure an unprecedented 8th title, while simultaneously ending Ferrari's long and challenging championship drought. The last Ferrari driver to win the Formula One championship was Kimi Räikkönen in 2007, and since that remarkable achievement, no driver for the Italian team has been able to repeat the Finnish driver's historic success. Hamilton's decision to join Ferrari was motivated not only by his personal ambition to rewrite the record books, but also by a profound desire to contribute to Ferrari's legacy and help restore the team to its rightful place at the very pinnacle of Formula One competition. This ambition has deep personal and historical roots. The 2021 season remains a vivid and emotionally significant memory for the seven-time Formula One world champion. Lewis Hamilton narrowly missed out on an eighth world championship due to highly controversial circumstances during the season finale, which saw a direct confrontation with Max Verstappen. The final outcome of that season was significantly influenced by FIA decisions, overseen by Michael Masi, which ultimately and controversially handed the victory and the championship to the Dutch driver. These events have remained in Hamilton's mind and have fueled his determination to leave a lasting mark on the sport and on Ferrari's history. Since 2021, Max Verstappen of Red Bull Racing has gone on to secure 3 consecutive world championships, with the most recent title achieved in the previous 2024 season through performances that were widely regarded as exceptional and dominant. This ongoing dominance by Verstappen underscores the extraordinary challenge faced by any driver attempting to compete consistently at the highest level in Formula One, particularly in a period where technical regulations are evolving rapidly and cars undergo radical changes from one season to the next. Nevertheless, Lewis Hamilton's belief in his own abilities, combined with his relentless determination to compete at the top, remains undiminished. In recent months, the former Mercedes driver has reaffirmed his confidence and trust in Ferrari. His hope is that the Italian team can finally construct a car capable of challenging consistently for victories and contending for the world championship. Despite the initial struggles of the season, including the lack of podiums and the technical challenges posed by the SF25, the mutual confidence and respect between Lewis Hamilton and the Ferrari team remain exceptionally high. Those who know him best in the sporting world, including Toto Wolff and his close colleagues, see no reason to doubt Hamilton's ability to rise to the challenge and achieve his ultimate objectives. Toto Wolff has repeatedly expressed his conviction that Hamilton has all the qualities, experience, and talent necessary to accomplish the long-sought goal of an 8th World Championship. The 2025 season represents a transitional year for Ferrari. The team started the season with strong ambitions and high expectations, but has had to confront the reality of its technical limitations and the learning curve associated with adapting to ground-effect cars. The bond between driver and car has not yet fully matured, and Hamilton is focusing on this critical aspect as a leverage point for the upcoming races, seeking to maximize his performance and help the team extract every ounce of potential from the SF25. This focus on synergy between driver and car is crucial for achieving a milestone that could once again reshape the history of Formula One, securing the much-coveted 8th World Championship, this time under the iconic Ferrari banner. Achieving this dual objective would represent not only a personal triumph for Lewis Hamilton, but also a historic and defining moment for Ferrari, reinforcing the team's position as one of the most successful and legendary entities in the sport. The challenge is immense, but both Hamilton and Ferrari are fully committed to transforming these ambitions into reality. The ongoing collaboration between the 7-time world champion and the Italian team highlights a shared determination to overcome obstacles, adapt to evolving regulations, and ultimately deliver a championship-winning package capable of competing at the very front of the Formula One grid. In summary, Lewis Hamilton's 2025 campaign with Ferrari represents a complex mixture of historical ambition, technical challenges, and personal determination. From the difficulties of adapting to ground-effect cars and the Ferrari SF25 to the psychological and strategic preparation required to compete at the very top of Formula One, every aspect of this campaign is being carefully managed. The combination of Hamilton's unparalleled skill, the experience and support of Ferrari engineers, and the lessons learned from past seasons creates a foundation upon which an extraordinary achievement, the 8th World Championship, remains within reach in 2026. The pursuit of glory continues, with both Lewis Hamilton and Ferrari fully committed to turning their shared dreams into reality and writing a new, historic chapter in the story of Formula One.